Hello, Brenton with All Out Octane here. And in this video, I am going to open up the 5 brand new Matchbox Superfasts that I was able to find. I found 3, and then I had to have some help from a fellow collector, Richard. Awesome guy. He was able to hook me up with the Skyline and the 63 Chevy pickup. So shout out to him. He was a local collector who was able to help me find those. I was able to find them later on, but I wanted to try to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible. So first up, we have the 1936 Ford Custom. This is number 7 on the year, but this goes through 7 through 10. I actually have them mixed up, so I had 6 first. I was going to say there should be 5 cars, but this is number... So actually, let's open up 6 first. Open up first is the 63 Chevy pickup in black. So these are going to be kind of like the premiums in Hot Wheel. They're going to have the rubber tires. And sometimes, I think they have moving parts, yeah, because the Range Rover has an opening back end. I do like that these have the little boxes. Those are pretty sweet. So we have the 63 Chevy pickup, the C10. And it's interesting because I know that these trucks are really popular right now, but I believe the square bodies are even more popular. So this one has an opening hood. As a detailed, I believe that's going to probably be a 350. So that's a pretty detailed engine for a die-cast and Matchbox's repertoire. So it's really nice to have. The bed, I'm trying to think if there's different colors. Is there white and brown? I feel like there's a brown version. Are there multiple versions of this? I'll have to go check on eBay now to see what people have. But there you go. There is the 63 Chevy pickup. That thing is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and open up then, the first one I grabbed, which is the 36 Ford Custom, number 7 in the bunch. And you can see on the back that you will have all 5 cars of what you're trying to hunt down, and it'll tell you which one you've got right there. So we'll open this one up. Again, it has the cool box plus the packaging. Again, they're going to have some moving parts. So there's the box. Here's the car. This one's got Matchbox chrome and plating. The doors do open. I do like this one a little better than the green one that they made earlier. The green one was all right. This one, I like this one better. Color, the two-tone colors match a little better. But the door, I guess it's all right. It doesn't close the greatest. Let's get the rubber tires. Plastic, so it's not metal on metal, but then again, sometimes neither are the premiums in Hot Wheel. All right, we've got the Ford Crown Victoria 2006 Police Interceptor. Now, what's curious to me is how are these not more popular? Like, these are starting to get really popular in real life, and normally the die-cast world mimics the real life world. It would be interesting to see if these, because these are kind of peg warmers right now. You can find these all over. At least in my area you can. And I do know that the back door is open. I'm going to try to figure out how if I can get that. But Crown Victorias are super popular, just in general. Like Cletus McFarland, if you watch that YouTube channel, he races a ton of them. They're highly modifiable. They are pretty much unstoppable. I mean, they run forever and ever. So it's interesting to me that these are not more popular on the pegs. Like, I'm surprised more people don't purchase them. If anything, if I could get them a little cheaper or find more, if they came out in the main line more, I would just create a whole fleet for Cletus and send him a whole fleet of Crown Vics that he could have in diecast for his races that he hosts in real life. Anyway, this is a cool casting, nice tampos. Obviously, the door's open, and it's got some pretty beefy tires, which is really cool too. It doesn't have a tampo up front though for the Ford symbol. That I find interesting. I mean, that's like iconic, right? Blue oval. All right, next up is number 9, the Nissan Skyline 1971, Skyline 2000 GTX. We've seen this in the mainline Matchbox lineup. there were 2 variations of it, or 4. I know that there was 2 interiors, one with the seatbelts, one without. The seatbelts indicated a sport version. The non-seatbelts indicated a regular version. So now I'm kind of curious to know if they did that for this one. I don't know if I can tell on camera which one that is. Doesn't look like seatbelts. That would be the driver's side, because this is a right-hand drive car, and I don't see seatbelts. So this must not be a sport version. Might have to take it off camera just to check a little bit, but doesn't look like they made this one the sport version, or I didn't find one that is a sport version. So if anybody else has found this car and they've opened it, let me know what kind of interior you have, because there were 2 different interiors on the mainline version. So now I'm curious to know if there are 2 different interiors for the premium version. Although it does have tampos up front, which is kind of nice. No tampos in the rear. It does have rubber tires though. Overall, not a bad car. I found this one more so than I've been able to find the pickup. I've only found the pickup once on the pegs, but again, my friend and fellow collector Richard was able to hook me up with the pickup and the Skyline, so I didn't have to get those. All right. Last up is actually my favorite, the 2018 Range Rover Vogue SE. I wish they would bring this to the mainline. It's been in the moving parts and obviously Superfast, the blue version, and then the moving parts, there was a, oops, it came back to attack. The moving parts had a black one. So last up is this one in orange. And this is a very exotic color, which is kind of cool because it fits kind of the nature of what a Range Rover would be. I love the grills on the side of it, the slats. We've got nice tampoing up front, nice grippy, beefy tires, and then the rear hatch should be able to open and close. And this one does open much easier than the blue one did, but I don't know. There we go. And I actually do like the tan interior. It probably would have been better black, maybe white, but tan works for it. I would imagine. I'll have to go check and make sure to see if it's the same tan interior as the blue version. Because if they did, I'd understand them reusing it. But overall, not bad. Still my favorite one of the bunch. Has some nice tampos again here in the rear. So there are the Matchbox Superfast. Have you been able to find all 5? If you have, let me know. If you have any favorites, let me know. And until the next one, have a good one.